How late will we?
Wrench me.
Hey guys, it's Cat Angel. Welcome to our Saturday night edition of Paranormal Pillow Talk for our first ever private live stream. Now, let me pause that. Over here you can see my sister.
Hello.
Who the last time you saw.
I felt so silly when I watched it.
I made her watch it the next day.
And my head was in the pillow the whole time going,
Yes.
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that. No, please. Please don't
I'm
say.
sorry.
Everybody was.
I don't think you have video.
Look to your right.
I don't have video.
No, you have no video.
I appear to.
No, you don't.
Look to your right side. That little computer.
Hold on, guys.
We have sound.
It's got BC conference cam here. And the conference cam is moving. Don't know what else.
Why is that
Try to
person
do
in
the
the
reload.
toilet?
Huh?
there?
Do the reload trick.
Shoot. Hold on, guys. Spirit is probably our.
Well, so much for the surprise. I was gonna
Mm,
let y'all know that I was here afterward.
Alright, guys. Can you see me now? Okay, hold on, guys. Now there's no sound. No sound?
Y'all scaring the puppy now.
Still no video.
No video. Well,
Sound, no video.
sound. All right, let's see here.
There you go.
Yeah, here we are.
Very weird.
It's Google, man.
Now I don't know how the camera angle just changed too. That's because, okay, very weird.
Hey. Here I am.
There's Wendy. Okay, video and sound. Okay, now that, shocker, right, guys? Hard to say.
I don't understand. You're like,
Let me do some echo. Now there's an echo. Well, let me see if anyone else has an echo. Good night, Proving Demons. Thanks for popping in. Everybody is saying hello. Nope, other people aren't getting an echo. Mary, I know that you're tired and you came to show support.
Aww.
So thank you.
She's making me stay up late.
Oh, yes, I did. I had to go to my son's. We had a small town Christmas party. The Christmas parade that my son was in the marching band for. So did that, and that's why this is so late. Generally, these will not be this late. So, she's got, if you,
Yes.
yeah, I got my magic wand there. So yes, we are definitely retarded. We like toys, and this is what we got at the Christmas parade.
That my
Yeah.
husband
Yeah.
gets when he comes
Yes.
to see tomorrow.
Yes. See,
Isn't he?
I have the magic wand, and if any of you guys get out of hand, poof, I'm going to turn you into a frog. Because I've heard this week that I'm a bad witch. So now I've got my sparkle wand to prove it. Right? Okay. Now, all right. Let's see here, guys. Let's do some shout outs.
Damn, Amanda didn't even tell me hi. Hi, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. I wish oh, yeah. She doesn't know you're here.
She doesn't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I'm here too. Hi, Amanda.
So let's do some shout outs. Bloody Mary, Sisters Wood, Liz Rutter, Sarah Farnham, Diane Hilbert. Hello, Italy AZ. I want you to know that I got your message, and I have been deluged with messages, and I wanted to take a lot of time to write you back and thank you for the words of encouragement and the things that you had to share with me. And I completely agree with you. So I wanted to add you to our private live streams. And for those people who are watching this on playback, these private live streams, if there are people who are not in chat, they will upload as usual to be watched back. So let me continue to do some shout outs. So I'm just gonna call you Italy for short. And of course you guys already see because of the background. Wayne decided to leave Louisiana and drive up here, and like he didn't even tell me he was coming until like 1 o'clock or something like that. So hey, Beth McHugh. Hi, Sadie, Brandon O Photo, Time Lord. Time Lord says, hello, Wendy, Dream McGrubb, BPG, Brian.
James Griffiths, I see you from over here.
Albert, James, he's got his eye on you. James Griffith, that's like a whole private joke now. Jalen Carr, hey, LT. LT stayed up. He said, beautiful sisters.
Yeah, I couldn't stay awake, guys. I missed my cat, and I didn't care if I had to drive 100 hours.
Like, he's going to go back to work on Tuesday.
Yeah, I got to go back to work on Tuesday, but I had to come see her. I couldn't stay away any longer. I couldn't take it. He
came here for tonight, tomorrow, and Monday, and he's got to leave Tuesday. So he made a long drive from Louisiana. So,
Good
yeah.
boy.
Brooke Bass, Lori Starr, Michael D. Wild, Amanda, thank you for popping in. I know you guys were doing Christmas lights and stuff like that tonight. So thanks for popping in and showing your support. Charmy Vapes. Let's see. Death Maiden. Hey, girl. Sister Wood. I think I said Jalen Carr. I know I said Diane Hilbert. Wicked Jen. Hello. Choctaw Girl. Lori, you have been awesome. Huge support this week. So many of you have been. Sarah Farnham, hello and welcome.
Sarah, that's funny that you mentioned that because I was looking at your.
What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like something
Did
banged on the wall. Yeah, I heard it. It was loud.
That sounded like something hit.
It sounded like something on the patio.
That sounded like something bombed.
Something, yeah.
Do you know how heavy that is?
We're getting a lot of activity here already.
We've got camera.
We did a quick session with the Periscope.
Anthony Mansfield.
The Periscope did. Oh man, I wish y'all could have seen what we did on that Periscope. That was the best Periscope session yet, by far. Was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, Sarah Farnham. We were looking on Google Plus. Kat and I were a while ago.
Hey, Cheryl
we
Blue,
noticed your old name, and Kat had never seen that you had that name before. And Kat was like, what the heck's going on with that? And I was like, no, she's been having that for a long time. And now, look, she changed it. She changed it back.
Oh, she changed it.
Yeah.
Yay, Sarah Farnham. It only shows up on Google Plus, though. Is weird. So, yeah.
Say my name again. Andy.
Okay. Now, if I forgot anybody, you guys can type down underneath. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about this, and yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing. And hey, North Nottingham, shout out to our dear friend Glenn Miller, North Nottingham Paranormal. He's actually watching us. This is dedication from his hospital room. And so I am wishing you a speedy recovery and sending you tons of love and light. Thank you for coming tonight. Your support means a lot to all of us, and I really, really appreciate it. Also, we need to give a shout out to Irish Stevo, who just had a passing in the family. I don't want to say too much details about it unless he wants to make that public to y'all, but keep Irish Stevo in your prayers tonight, guys. He's going through a tough time, and he's a really good guy. So, and he was going to be here tonight, and yeah, we love you, Irish Stevo, and big hugs. And we're sending prayers and love to you and your family. So yes. Oh, hey, Gypsy Woman, welcome. Okay, now Proving Demons is seriously leaving. Yeah. All right, guys. Bye, Proving Demons. Hey, Eugenia. Hello. Now, let me explain, okay, that first of all right, I'm gonna turn this off. I know some people who have seizures and stuff, they can get like triggered by blinky lights. So let me explain. First of all, there may be some people, if you guys, number one, and I think we posted it like everywhere, that do not share the link. This is a private stream. The video will go up later, but the proving, well, also, I don't know if it'll.
Well, let's just tell them anyway. Guys, none of you, if don't like this video until we're done with the stream. We have it set up to where it shouldn't do what we think it might do, but if you like the video beforehand, it could show up in a list somewhere that it was a liked video. So just to keep it private, don't thumbs this video up at all or down until unless you really don't like the show. Until after the show, please, guys, if you wouldn't mind.
You have a photo shoot in 8 hours, Brandon, and you're here. Yes. Yes, no sharing. I know you guys, a lot of people are used to like OnePlusing and sharing and stuff. And, I know that periodically that it may happen on accident or whatever, but I really want to try to, I really want to try to keep this private. It's not like we're doing top secret things. We're trying to, hey, Dave, see, that's my son. So I just outed you.
You got to get a new avatar, David. That picture is like, no, you got to get a new
nice
picture.
Right.
No, we don't need
mods. We don't need any mods. And here's the thing. All right, guys. I have the list of every single person that I invited. Okay. So there aren't going to be trolls. Hey, Anthony Mansfield. We don't need mods because there will be no trolls unless somebody shares a link or whatever. Hello, 11D. Oh, your name is just too long. So 11. You're 11. You got to get early to take. Oh, I hope your kitten is okay. Thank you for popping in and showing your support. I really appreciate it. And yes, Brooke Bass did get invited. Yes, no trolls. That's the thing. And how much more enjoyable can it be than all of us doing what we love to do without having to deal with trolls popping in and playing whack-a-troll? So we don't need mods. It's just us friends.
If you like trolls, go see the movie.
Exactly. It is more relaxing.
Yeah.
Because you guys know you're not going to have to deal with that. And you don't have to worry about like who's seeing your chat conversation either. It's not like all of YouTube can see it. Okay. So I think that this is going to preserve the integrity of the show. Tired of the bullshit shit. Clearly y'all know everything's going on. And it was either I quit live streaming and only upload videos. And then I had this idea because I had such an outpouring of love and support from so many of you guys that said, please don't take this away from us. So this was my solution. This
Cat's
was my
genius.
solution.
Cat's a genius.
No.
No.
Yeah,
We were
Sarah ringing your bell.
We're all
Yeah.
fussing at it.
Who were the mods being douchebags because you unmoved everyone when we were David, you're in the other room. If you want the lowdown, you can come to me later. There were no mods being douchebags. So,
No.
but anyway, whole long story. He's been busy with band all week, so he doesn't know. Yeah, the bell.
We need a bell too now.
Yeah, we need a bell.
That's
We
the
need a
greatest
bell.
thing ever.
We need a bell.
Cowbell.
I have,
That's
hey,
it.
right over there. The Tibetan bell's right over there in the Tibetan bowl.
Oh yeah.
Ding, ding,
I
ding,
got
ding,
you.
ding. Right over there on the, yeah, we do have a bell.
I'm gonna have to get that.
Yeah,
Do a
Wendy does
flashlight.
look comfy, and you
Let
can
me
see
get it.
Precious' little head is there. So, hey,
Sure.
Jen TT, thank you for coming. And, you know, the one thing also, and for those people out there who, you know, said, like, we were getting upwards of anywhere from 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 people during live streams. And I am not in this for the views or the subscribers. I'm in this for the integrity of the field and to preserve real paranormal. And that is the statement that I am trying to make. So, like tonight we have 34 people. There are and also keep in mind, the people that wanted to be a part of the live stream came to me or posted under my video and said, Kat, can I please be a part of the live stream? And a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys, I've known from live streaming for a long time. Okay. This isn't a like, oh, only the popular people got invited. No, okay. Number one, I made it very clear. If somebody, you know, there are some people that think that you can be friends with everyone. And in what we do, as far as outing frauds or fakes, in this thing with Chris
I love
Powers,
everyone.
she does love everyone. She did not like that Spirit Encounters guy though. She watched my video and then she sent me a message like, you're not quitting. And so she watched his video and she's like, I don't like the way he looks. So she called that. But you
I don't
know,
usually-
and she likes everyone like me generally. So, you know,
I don't give them 100 chances though, but she does.
yeah, I do. Not anymore. Not anymore. So the thing is, you know, and even with the Huff thing and whatever, I have some friends who are still always going to be my friends. But we have to respect one another and agree to disagree. Okay. Yes, we do have to do fakes and frauds, David. One day when you are a lawyer, you'll understand the importance. So, oh, you're welcome, Anthony. If somebody is like, okay, I've already made it clear. If you're on Spirit Encounters fan page, I'm not blocking and banning people. I'm not telling you who, I'm not telling you who you can and can't be friends with, but I am saying who can and can't come to my streams. Okay, and that's my prerogative. I'm not going to spend all my time, money, effort, passion, equipment, everything, and live stream for people who I know are friends with Huff, Jason Bland, all these douchebags over there in the Huff camp. Okay, I'm not going to have people in my stream who are still friends with Chris Powers. Why? Because he's a fake and a fraud. And if you are doing that, I don't want those people in my stream. Now, we can still be friends and we can still talk on the phone. We can do all that. But if you are one of those people, and I do understand some people feel strongly that I should not do this or make this choice, but I'm making it. It's that or I quit live streaming, period. Or I live stream for myself and I stare at the camera and I do a live stream and I leave. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. So I stick by my guns. It is what is real and not fake, not fraud, and no flippy flopping. There were a lot of people that in the beginning when I did the outing of Chris were like, oh, it's just more drama and why are you always doing these? Well, to preserve the field. So if I go down as at least doing and being that, then I'm being true to who I am. And that is what I have to do. It's who I am. And a lot of people, like when they went over to Steve Southwest Goes and Steve was, forgiving Chris and moving on and all that. And it did make me feel really shitty. Like, wow, and a lot of people are like, everyone deserves forgiveness and yada, yada, yada. And that's
But
fine.
you all don't understand that if you spend your hard-earned money on things that are not real, people are taking advantage of you. That's going to affect others. If they're telling you stuff or saying things for entertainment and you think it's silly funny, that's fine. Just don't get sucked into it because she can tell a fake and she doesn't like people take you to the cleaners financially for stuff that isn't real. That's what she's trying to say.
Yeah. And Callie, Callie is in here and, sometimes people are hard on Callie and guess what? Callie gets to come here and she gets to chill and she knows she's wanted here and loved here and everything. And yeah. And if you notice that some of our mutual friends outside of this are not here, it's either A, because they fall into one of those categories, or B, they didn't ask to be here. All of the people that you see here pretty much have indicated via under Wayne's video, my video, Facebook, YouTube, private messages that they wish to be here. So, David, hush, or I'm going to come in there and I'm going to pull your webcam or whatever it is you're on the way. Oh, Teresa, you're a sweetheart.
Too nice.
YouTube, Drama News Channel. Yeah, I think David should be in charge of that and do that. So, now here's the thing. Let me also explain this to you. Okay. We are going to have some nights where there may, let me give you an example. We may have a dark spirit box session. Okay. where you might see Irish Stevo or Mortis the Wizard and Wayne and myself and a couple of other researchers, Proving Demons, Order, whatever. And we may do a
You
live
won't see
stream.
me.
Yeah, because she won't be here for that. But you may see a stream like that that goes up, but it may be less than the group Google circle of 76 people. And then that will be available to see after the fact, because there's some times where we're going to be doing some experiments that some people may not be comfortable with. So this is all about pushing the envelope and getting things. So yeah. And there may be a night where I interview investigators, like some of those people, or I might interview LT. I've asked LT, can I talk to you about some of the things you do? I may pick a night where, did you hear that in the kitchen?
I did.
There are cabinets. That was the cabinet opening and shutting. Like, I don't know if y'all heard that. So, and hangouts. Yeah, Time Lord. We may even do that later. Yeah, knocks. So, maybe a thing where we have like just a bunch of y'all on. David said, no, it's not me getting snacks, mudda. Which sometimes it's him, and I'm like, eh. So, yeah, y'all heard it. There's Wayne is there, Wendy's here, I'm here, and my kids are in David's room. That was definitely from the kitchen. And one of those cabinets is notorious for being opened. So, oh yeah, Sarah, you betcha. We can all talk to you after the fact. So anyway, again, there aren't even people who were just left out on purpose, people who, whatever, but they may know that does Wendy have any wine?
I'm not telling.
I just can't even.
Do you see a wine glass anywhere, huh?
No, that's why they make Rosetta's
yes.
I always love it when Merrick is here, LT. So
I'm not telling.
Oh, one thing I do want to tell you is, damn, Irish Stevo. Hey, thank you for popping in.
Stevo, prayers out to you, man.
Yeah, tons of prayers out to you. We love you.
That's what I was going to do. I'm just going to log in on my
and
phone.
I feel so much more chill. I don't know if y'all can tell.
I feel so much more relaxed.
It's like, dang.
It's like, I love this.
Yeah, this is great.
Right outside, it's cold.
Yes, it is.
But it feels good in here.
Yes. We are grown-ass people. We're drinking margaritas.
Margaritas.
You go, Sister Wood. Hey,
margaritas.
we get... Uh-oh. Where did my thing go? Yo, where did my... Did I just jack with my hangout there?
No, you're
this is weird. It disappeared.
I wonder if it did the same thing mine did. Because mine did something weird.
I got it back.
Twice.
I got it back. Past the joint. Yeah. We may have, we could even.
Yes, I am, Brandon.
The thing is we could end up having a night where we all hang out and do weird things, or drink a box of wine or whatever, and then don't upload the video, but we all hang out, do chat or whatever, and then we're like, oh no, we can't, no drugs in the house. Dave C, he's going to be a lawyer. Let's Dave C, chill. So like we may have a thing. Oh, we'll shove narcotics down the toilet. David, I'm gonna hurt you later.
We don't have drugs.
Wine in a box. Yeah.
We don't like drugs.
Yeah.
We tried them when we
Yeah.
were kids.
Turtle.
It didn't.
Yeah. Irish Steve-O, you're never going to get away from that whole turtle thing. So, turtle time. Yeah, drunken spirits with spirits. We may have a shit like that. And you know what, guys? If it gets too, like, wild in whatever, we may live stream it and not upload it to YouTube or make it totally private. So, you know what?
What goes on
Yeah.
at Cat stays at Cat.
Right. It's like being in Vegas, man. So, yeah, it's just chill and it's us, and there's not strangers going, what are y'all doing in here? What is this show? No, we all know why we're here. So now I may have to I'll keep reiterating that people to click on the stream when you are in that private group on Google Plus or on Facebook. You'll see the link for the show, and that's how you have to get to this, because this show will not show up live on my YouTube thing, so people won't be able to, like, they're like, I didn't see you hiding in the shadows. You know what? Hold on.
Who?
You.
Me. That's okay.
I can't move the camera. It won't go any further.
That's okay.
Yes, she's over there.
I can still
right
speak.
there. She's over there to the left of the eyeball.
Yeah.
So, yeah. James Griffith, flirty eye party. That's right. Damn it. Gypsy woman's got some drinks going on. See? This is so much more chill. I can't tell you how much more relaxed I am.
So what are we going to do tonight? Get to the point.
Oh, they're used to this. Well, the part of the show was exactly this. So, what we're going to do tonight, it won't be a super long night tonight because we started late. And by the way, shows will go back to being the general Friday night, 8 o'clock, that sort of thing. But we are going to be doing some really pushing the envelope things. Okay. I think that tonight, Wayne, can you use the SLS camera through someone else's device? Be more specific, Choctaw Girl. Through someone else's device. Choctaw Girl, be more specific about your question. Because we had done on Angie Beanful's stream, we had done a thing where we had invited her, or we were on her hangout, and we pointed the SLS camera at her, where she was, at her picture, and we caught things crawling from her end over to Wayne's, and then trying to get back in to the computer to go back over there, and it was trippy. If you haven't seen that session, I think Sarah's got it on her channel. It was pretty amazing. So, Chowta Girl, like if I was walking through a cemetery, can he shoot? Yes, he can shoot the SLS through the phone. And don't ask me how it works, but it's worked every time that we've tried it. So, yes, and that's a cool experiment. So I think, did you just knock over the Ouija boards? So tonight, and again, since it's all of us and we don't have to worry about anyone going, what are y'all doing with the Ouija board?
I'm a klutz guy.
Yeah.
You know that.
You'll send out another Ouija so Kat can give one away for Christmas. See, yes! Yes, Sisters
Yes.
Wood!
James Wood, Griffiths, I am watching.
James.
He's got my eye on
you. Yes, go to the cemetery, Choctaw Girl. We'll do those experiments. Any experiments that you guys want to do, we are now small and intimate, and it will make it fun. So tonight, kind of wanted to talk about that. Do you want to tell you this week coming up? Damn. The psychotic person who revealed order of magnitude's address. What was that dude's channel's name? The Judge. And then the other one that had the voice changing thing. I can't even remember that person's.
The young something or another.
Okay. I want you to look in my eyes and see the sparkle and glimmer when I say this. We have tracked your IP address, and we know exactly who you are. You feeling me, boo? We know who you are. And this week, we're going to be exposing that. As always, we come with proof. But what you did to our friends who are truth seekers, order of magnitude, proving demons, you shitty shit people, man, I would not want to be you this week.
There's actually two of you, and you know who
There's
you
two
are.
of you, and you know who you are.
Be scared and be worried because
Police are going to be
Yeah,
involved.
police are involved in everything. So you two idiots, I would
Dumbass
not want to be
move.
you if I was me or you.
Yes.
Or if I was me or you, if you was
So you guys,
wanting to not be you.
yeah, what you said. We know who you are. And
I
did you
love
really
this.
think, I mean, shit, did you really think we weren't going to find out? We have an army of people on top of this shit. So, now that video will be live, okay? Fraud outing videos, those will be live. That I'm going to enjoy every moment of that. Because you, sweetheart, you done fucked up.
You
You
sure
fucked with
did.
the wrong people. All right. Anyway, on to the nurse was watching me ask who the hunk in the white cap is. He's mine.
I love this
I have to
laid back
read.
show.
It
I
is.
love it. I
The energy is-
I
yeah.
love this laid back
This
show.
is great.
Yes. She is mine and I am hers. We are each other's.
Yes.
And well, you know, I don't blame people
And
for
they're sappy.
I don't blame people for
No, this is
Thinking
the
that-
nurse thinks you're
No.
hot.
I'm yeah, but I'm just saying I don't blame people for thinking that my fiance is hot because she is.
Yeah.
But you know, you can look like say just because you're on a diet don't mean you can't look at the menu.
Absolutely.
But
He is hot and he is sexy.
but never reach into another man's refrigerator without asking first.
Wayne, I didn't hand you over ownership of my mother. No, that would be the day that you hand me over to get married. That's true. That's
That
true.
day's coming.
That's true. Oh, I've got the eyes on you, and I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of this one. Okay, so tonight, Spirit Box Session. Here's my experiment for tonight. And honestly, if LT, if you want to come on a hangout, you can. That way you can kind of give some eyes to what we're doing. My sister, I know, is not going to, she will watch, but won't participate. Wayne and I are going to do Ouija board. Okay. And we're going to also, my experiment, Wayne doesn't even know what my experiment was tonight.
Nope, I don't.
So my thought is I've got my second Ouija board over here. I've got two Ouija boards out. One we're going to run Ouija. The other I'm going to put the spirit box on top of. And I want to see if we can get anything correlating through the spirit box either after or before, like when we're doing it. Now, for all we know, we're going to put our hands on there and nothing's going to happen because neither one of us are going to move anything. So it'll be, it'll be, Jaylene, back off, Wayne is mine. I love it. So yeah, if any of you guys, if you guys do want to come on, hang out, again, this is y'all's show, and that's the beauty of this. So tonight, now we were going to do some fire ITC, but it's really windy in Texas tonight. And if the wind is too high, then it can cause, I don't want the fire to go up and catch somebody else on fire. If it dies down a little or we think we can do it, then we'll do some fire ITC. But I have the fire pit ready. So that'll be, so LT, your game, you stayed up all night. So if you want to come on and hang out, I'll have Wayne shoot you a link. Well, actually, it's kind of funny because we can post links in here to hangouts and nobody can, like, the trolls can't come on. I love it. I did love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
It doesn't take much to make her happy.
Oh, David.
Going to sleep. Good night.
The one I've loved the most for 17 years. That's the words every mother wants to hear. I love you, my son. Y'all are killing me. Okay, now see, this is where Wayne can get up there and go, I'm going to kick your butt. Yes. So, we'll do the Ouija. Yes. And we're going to. And I know with the moves in the house, y'all don't ask about that. I'll trump you, boy. No politics. All right. We'll get to the spirit board. All right. So, we'll turn on. We've got this going on. Is this on or no? This isn't on. The periscope isn't on. So, I'm going to turn the camera. We're going to put the camera at a down angle, and I'm going to come over there, I think, to do the Ouija board. Thank you, 11. My red hair went from Jaylene. Yeah, this is going to be, and again, if we get in too much trouble, we don't even have to upload the video. This is a beauty. But we're going to do serious research. And we're going to do a little bit of dark things in the sense of experimenting with the spirit board and Ouija and things like that. So, some really cool things that we have coming up and interesting.
Between you and me as a young female, maybe 22 or so, and she's here for someone in chat. I don't know if she's trying to draw any, but you know, that's funny. She says that. It's funny she said that.
Why?
Because I've been watching the pattern when that cat eye change.
You know what? That's an interesting thing to keep. And Wendy's like, oh shit, is it over here by me? I can hear her over there.
Callie, that's funny you say that because I've been watching the pulses on that plasma ball. They've been changing like in a pattern, like a timed pattern. Cut that periscope on. I can do it if you can't reach it. Just press the button.
And the dog's starting to bark. Oh, let me turn on the other little lights. Oh, that just went on.
Yeah, one's lit up red.
Spirits, can you light that up again? Any of the colors? Let's turn on the spirit box. Wayne, shoot Altia. Let's see. Hang out. It just said hang out. Well, all right, LT. Bored. I heard the word bored. Who's the spirit that's a younger spirit that's in between? Join me. Cat.
Clear as crystal.
How old are you?
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Cat, yes, I'm here. Whoa, wait a minute. What is the female's name that's here? Frank? Frank, my friend, are you here too? I bet Frank would love the way this is being done. Frank Sumption, he was a friend. Mama? Yeah, we don't need mods. Elizabeth and something about a gypsy or something. I told her to talk through the box. Thank you, Callie. Hey, Cheryl. What message do you have for us? Callie was wanting. People do like your sense of humor, David, so I'll do that. Merritt, are you here? Eight? Tell me what you need. How can I help you? Heard 8 again. Spirit, Wayne. I heard it sing Wayne. Well, I'm using patch 14. Spirits, can you light this up for us? David, I just heard it say David's name. Oh wait, I just saw one going off. Spirits, can you light up? Can you light up any of those? Okay, that just like, I thought that was my finger, but it wasn't. Because it didn't go off. Can we do that again? Can you light one of these up? Just one of them. Callie said, watch the pattern on the plasma ball. It's changed again and bursting quicker now. You can use, oh, look. Did y'all see that? Check it out. Spirits, do you like this device? Death? Can you turn all of those lights off? Those things are solid. the red one. Can you light another one up? Or can you make them go off? Pain? It's making them go off one by one. Wow. Watch. Check it out. Did y'all see that? It just did that. What? There's no lights on Victrola. There's an Arthur there with me that is in his late 70s. Judy, Arthur? Yes. What? What? Kathy? Can you make those go off again? I'm tripping on this. Thank you. Wayne. Whoa, can you light the other two up? Dang, check this out, guys. Okay, can you do what you did a second ago and turn each one off individually? You're doing great. There's two. There you go. Focus on pulling your energy away. You're doing great. Damn. Are you guys seeing this? Go ahead. Turn that off. Come on. Turn that one last one off by me.
That is awesome.
Did y'all see? This is a static meter. And they're all off. Spirits. That was awesome. Electric. Where's David? They're talking about electric guitars and it said electric. Where's David? David, Cat. Yeah, I'm right here. Who is the spirit playing with this device I'm holding in my hand? Wayne, can you shoot LT a link? Yeah, there's no negative energy here. I think we're going to get more amazing evidence. Spirits, will you talk to us, to Wayne and I, through the talking board? Okay, I'm going to put this back over here. Eyeball? Okay. That just said eyeball right as I was approaching it. Does this help you to communicate when I touch this? Jamie, you can talk to me. Who do you belong? Who do you belong to? Callie wants to know. What? Who is it that you want to speak to, Jamie? Who do you have a message for? Time Lord. There's somebody that wants to speak with Time Lord, Callie said.
Oh, it's time.
Oh, it's time. Who's trying to talk to Time Lord? Very intelligent activity tonight. Hold her. What is Time Lord's sister's name? I thought it said Deborah. Did you say Deborah? North Nottingham said he heard it say that Deb needs help. Do you need help? Deborah? Callie said that Arthur brought her through. What is your message for Time Lord? Hey, Monica. Deb, did you just want to come through just to be sure your presence was felt for your person? Yes? You can pull from my energy too. When I touch this, it seems to help.
Help. You said help.
Hey, LT.
Hey.
I'm going to turn this spirit box off for a second. And we're going to say, Spirits, can you say hello to LT? Call him by name. What's LT's name?
It said, don't call you, and the woman said, call me.
Okay. I'm going to turn this off for a second, spirits.
I see why you like to run that thing so much, man. That thing is
I know.
unbelievable.
Did you hear that,
So
LT?
like, not even close.
No, I didn't catch that last part.
Telling you, man.
I'm gonna go turn my
There's-
my phone off.
there's-
now, since
there's-
3 people in here. I don't need it on anymore.
Time Lord, you know what? If you want to pop on,
Ugh.
let me know. We'll shoot you a link. So we have a couple people there watching while we do Ouija board. Man, I think that this whole private thing is going to create a deeper integrity of the investigation. I mean, like, doesn't it feel, it feels, I don't know, there's no one blocking anything or anything.
It feels
And
in
then
tune.
Huh?
It feels in tune.
Yeah, it does. And that static meter, damn, that was amazing. That my sister's over there, like she was sitting a little closer to me, and now she's like, she's moving further and further over there.
Yeah, I really like this a lot, y'all.
But there's
man.
some weird noises
This
and stuff inside the
not
net.
having to worry about the trolls and just kicking it. I mean, it feels like we're just hanging out with some friends and doing a session with some
Italy's
friends.
right. Negative energy attracts negative spirits, and yeah.
You know what else I found too?
Can get through now.
I think that these streams, it kind of reminds me of when I investigate in the field. Like whenever I'm in the field and we got a bunch of people, like more than 5, I find that the activity is not as prevalent. When we investigate in the field with 3 people or less, I find we catch way more activity. With 2 people, even more than that. It just seems like the more people there are, the activity dies down. I don't know why that is or why it does that, but I found that to be the case more often than not. And if you watch like some of these TV shows that they got where have 5, 6, 8 people, and then you got a camera crew and an audio crew and all these different people, still shots, photographers, and they don't catch anything. I mean, nothing really. And then you look at, a show like Ghost Adventures where you got 3 guys, no camera crew, no
you get
audio
so much
crew,
more
nothing.
evidence.
Just 3 guys with handheld cameras, and that's it. And look at the stuff they get. So I don't know if maybe that holds true for doing live investigating and live research too. Because we've done some sessions where it was just like maybe 4 or 5 of us on a hangout. And we caught some incredible evidence, just incredible evidence. So maybe it holds true for all research and all stuff like that.
I think this is going to be a great thing. I wish I'd have thought of it sooner. Honestly,
This is awesome, man. Yeah, I like it. It's fun.
Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, yes, man.
yes, and yeah. LT, I don't know. We won't say anything here live until we actually do this thing later this week on the knowing who made those videos part. But you're gonna love that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I am, because I know one of those arseholes threatened me.
And we know who that is.
Yep, and we know who it is.
But do you know something that's funny? All this evidence and hacking they said, it's all BS.
Well,
I debunked it all in... Yeah, I debunked it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Bullets.
It's kind of funny.
They said that they were hacking my PC and my hard drive. I don't own a PC or hard drive, so good luck on that.
That's great.
And they said they were leaking my information. Turns out it was general public information from Facebook. So it's like, yeah, okay, that's general knowledge.
I'm not going to give too much more out on the stream, but after the show, I'll tell you something.
Yeah,
else that
we'll talk
coincides with that.
privately.
In fact, I got a few things
Yeah.
to tell you earlier. But yeah, hit me up after the show, and I'll just stay on after we end it.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you.
And
Yeah, no problem.
Italy's right. Italy is saying it's like as if a spirit enters a party room full of 50 people as opposed to a spirit walks into a room with 2 or 3 people. They tend to be
Exactly.
more talkative.
It seems that way.
Or-
I never thought that would hold true outside of a field investigation, but it seems to hold true everywhere.
In the energy from people in chat, I really do believe it. You've got people with the common goal, and they want the evidence, and they're focusing their energy on that, and
I think
It
it's
works.
so cool the way you guys have this aha moment.
yeah, right.
We always tend to have
Aha!
those. We always wind up having those.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to move this around, and we're going to grab Wayne.
I brought
gonna get
I brought the magic recorder with me.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
We're going to put the EVP recorder on the Ouija board,
I brought my EVP kit.
and we're going to see what we get with that as well.
This is my EVP kit.
He's
I
got
don't know
like
if
the
y'all can see 'cause
best
I'm a little bitty-
DR60. It gets the best
a little
stuff.
bitty small window. But
Okay.
my EVP kit.
Yeah.
Wow.
In it, I keep a QR 400.
Yeah,
One
Italy.
DR60. Oops, that's backwards.
Energy can be felt
DR60.
through the internet. And seriously, we've been doing some experiments with the SLS camera, and we've been getting some amazing
Oh, it's the
results
EVP.
through pointing the SLS camera at the person in their place at
SB7. With a parental advisory sticker on it.
This way.
And
as
it's
far
a
as
video
what do you oh gosh, it's kind of hard to get around here.
Bill Chappell's, which one is this? This is the EVP
shoot.
mic. Bill Chappell's
Just
EVP
don't
mic.
no plugs.
And then,
And
Bill
then there's-
Chappell's,
Give me your hand,
energy
sissy.
speaker.
Careful.
Which I really
'cause there
find this thing
is-
works really, really well.
I
This
have
little
a
energy
decade
speaker.
on you,
I've been doing some
remember?
experiments with this
Hold
thing.
on.
Actually, both of these. I don't know if you've ever tried these two LT.
That cord.
One of
Yeah,
them
it's so hard to
is-
get in and out here.
Almost dropped it. This is the energy speaker
Oh, crap.
and the EVP mic. What's really cool about these is that the energy speaker, this one, you plug this end into anything like a spirit box. You can plug a spirit box into this, and it'll turn the sound from the spirit box into a magnetic field with this. So theoretically, if spirits can hear in a magnetic field, they should be able to hear the radio or the spirit box coming out or manipulate that. And then you plug this EVP mic into the microphone input on a digital recorder, and then it takes the magnetic field, converts it back into sound, and puts it into the recorder. So basically what you're doing is, I don't know if y'all ever saw like on Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, where the guy that eats the chocolate bar, they put him on one end of the room and it turns them into a bunch of little bitty pieces and then floats them through the air and then reassembles them on the other side. Well, that's basically what this does. This takes the sound from the spirit box, turns it into a magnetic field, throws it across the room, turns it back into sound, and puts it into the recorder. And I've gotten some creepy sounding voices through the magnetic field, man. I mean, absolutely creepy.
Yeah. Yes. And well, so this is gonna. I noticed my sister got up and she went somewhere when she heard the word Ouija board. My sister and I had an experience that we did share, on my show once when we were younger. But young people's energy can make, when you're young, you're like, anybody talk to me. Not a good idea. You got to be a little more pointed about that. But yeah, Wayne's in high tech mode. Yeah, you get him on that. And so, did you hear that again?
What is that?
I know what LT's thinking.
Something out in the
Nobody
No,
can be
seriously.
out- yeah, LT's laughing because he knows what it is.
What is it?
We're on
Okay.
the 3rd floor.
We're on the 3rd floor.
And
Our
that-
house is on the 3rd floor, okay? And to be outside of
You
that
can't
window,
be- you'd
tapping on
be
the window, you'd
falling
have to be
on the ground.
floating like 60 feet in the air. And
More than
something's
that.
scraping and tapping on the outside right there
Like-
behind the couch.
Right there.
That's creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. That was freaking creepy.
That's twice in the cabinet opening and no shocker. So this should be very cool. And my sister wants to sleep out here on the couch tonight. I'm like, man, dude, you get scared when I turn on the spirit box and you want to sleep out here after we've done sessions. Okay, have fun with that.
She has
That's
nothing to worry about.
Huh?
She has nothing to worry about.
No, LT keeps us quite protected that way, Wendy. So you'll be yeah, you'll be good. Okay, I'm going to go over here and we got to figure out, Wayne, where would be the best place to do Ouija? Wayne, what are you doing?
All right, these are sounds that are coming out. That was out of the magnetic field. Those sounds. I was gonna play one for.
All right, hold on, guys. Let's see. I think if we do best to
And it
sit
says cat. At first, it says cat. Listen.
facing each other. Just now?
No, it was from our last.
Oh, yeah. You should put that by the mic for them to hear. It just got real cold in here. Has that meter been going off that whole time?
No, it has not.
Okay, that's
Hang on, I'm gonna rewind and see where it started going off at. Because that went off like it was not going off a minute ago. Hang on.
okay. Well, I'm gonna move. You know what?
All right,
Hold
see,
on. I'm gonna move
it
it.
stood up.
I'm gonna move this here down here just to be sure it's not picking up anything from. Well, hold on. I can probably put it on top of the Poltercom. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put this over here and then move. I'm also going to implement.
Okay,
Whew.
that's weird.
You can see chat,
The
right?
screen, yeah, the screen went from you to LT, and then when it came back to you, they were all lit up.
Right.
Very nice.
All right. This is one that I kind of had ordered kind of special. This is a really cool, you know what? Let's see.
Here, just to play a quick sound, I caught this out of a magnetic
Out of a
field
magnetic field.
while I was up here
Listen to this.
2 times ago. Listen, you can hear it says cat, clear as a bell. It's a whisper out of a magnetic field.
That's
Yeah, that's awesome.
great. You know what? Why don't we put the Ouija board on the computer right there, and then
That's so crazy.
what was that?
You.
That was me.
Yeah, that was another recording I switched it to.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
All right.
I had left it sitting in the back room one time, and I caught some whispers of it sitting in the back room.
If you turn that way,
Yeah, I'm about to right now. Let me stick this back in the box.
and then you guys, we're gonna run spirit box. Whew, it just got. Okay.
Yes.
It's like cold over
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I got cold too.
Here, let her go by.
Okay.
Wait,
Where do I go?
Go ahead. Over there. Go that way. But watch where you. Careful, because there's a board there.
I see it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do a couple of things while
All
we
right.
do this.
Maybe run.
I'm gonna run
Right.
3 recorders. I'm gonna run 1 DR60. I'm gonna run the RT EVP, and I'm gonna run the QR 400 with the energy
And we'll
speaker.
see what we get through all of those while we're doing Ouija board.
Okay, let me move this.
No, I want to put the Ouija board on that table,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
and then you sit there and me sit here. So we'll just put the computer right there.
Okay,
but and we'll have to. Whoops. Okay.
Something fell.
No, that was debunked. Okay, guys. All right, you'll have to move that because you're gonna sit there. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna turn this camera this way, and let's go for the. You guys, if you're not, oh no, we're gonna use the.
If anything pulls my hair or slaps me,
Well,
then we'll
y'all gonna be
continue.
sleeping out
Then
here.
we will
I'm
keep
in my
going.
bedroom.
yeah, I know. I knew that was coming. You guys, well, you guys who are here already know that this is the Ouija board that is from the late 1800s that was in a decorated Civil War soldier's house. And his family used to use this to try to communicate when he was out in the field. And God only knows what else this board has seen because it was used through the height of the spiritualist movement. So, yeah, this will probably be pretty interesting. All right, let's see here. Let me get, and then I'll go over and lock stream. All right. Let me go over there and lock stream.
Yeah, I got a new friend.
What? Oh. All right. Let me lock. I'm going to lock screen over there. Okay. All right. LT, can you see the Ouija board pretty good?
I can see.
Okay.
The camera's just staring at Wendy at the moment.
All right. Hold on. All right.
I got a new
Turn that
friend.
light.
I'm going to lock. Nah, then it won't. I'm going to lock screen on the Ouija board, even though you can see Wendy over there.
Yeah, it's on Ouija board now.
Okay, you can see it. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
How good can you see it?
Pretty good.
Clicking on there, see?
See, it's locked on you. See, here's the view.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's see.
Do you want to run the 12150
Okay,
while
great.
we're over there?
Awesome. Yeah. Definitely.
It's. Let me grab that. Sorry, guys. Being that we're switching, kind of.
Are we gonna try to do a Ouija board with a box on?
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, we're gonna turn the. Is it over there? On the side, on the ground. The spirit box.
No, I don't see it.
Okay. Where did I put it? I think it's over here.
I could plug a
Okay,
hack.
I got it.
Okay. I was
I
gonna say,
got
I could
it. And
plug
I
any.
put new
I
batteries.
could
and
plug
stuff.
any hack shack into the
All right.
speaker right out there.
Precious, come here.
You said it right here.
All right. The mic will have to.
You mute your mic and I'll turn mine on.
All right. Let me mute my mic. Ready?
Okay.
I don't know why that's doing that. Just hang tight. That isn't on.
Ow.
Coming out of there.
Hand me a flashlight.
Now I am good. Nope.
That's spooky.
Oh, well, non-paranormal, but
There we go.
Okay, I got it. Let me turn this
All
mic on here so we can hear.
uh,
Okay, LT, say something.
Hello, hello.
Okay, good deal.
all right.
Can you hear us, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, good deal. We're good to go.
All right. Now, one thing that I'm going to do to keep. Okay. I don't know why that's.
Did you hear that?
I did.
What was that?
That was a live EVP. Do you have? Okay, something.
No, seriously. Did you? It went. Psst. LT, did you hear that? Go. Psst.
That was me, I think.
That was you.
Yeah, Gwen.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
Keep
Yeah, that freaked me out.
Precious.
Okay, I don't know what
Sorry.
happened to this.
What's wrong?
It was working fine before I started.
What is going
It's
on outside?
No longer.
I keep getting noises out there on your patio.
I don't know what happened. It was working fine before. Not even TikTok. Like. Okay. Well,
You have to start it. I know you have to start
no, it starts when you take the little thing off. All right, guys, let's see here.
Poltercom disconnected on the inside.
Okay, we'll fix
Yeah,
that.
I feel it.
I was gonna-
It came disconnected. There's a little spring that came
You can fix
disconnected
that,
from. Yeah,
I'm guessing.
we'll run the spirit box.
All right, so we're gonna run Spirit Box, guys, while probably. Where's your mic? Okay.
It said light. It said whatever.
I think my sister's hiding. Look, look, she's like, I'm gonna hide over there.
It said, "How are you?" You heard it.
Good night. Move the weight down a little bit, Albert said.
The weight.
Oh, thank you, Albert.
Is it clicking?
Oh,
The weight just slows it down and speeds it up.
minute. Okay, yeah, it's still. All right.
It just thing just said.
Hello, spirits.
You heard it? What? Big joint.
Yeah, now I'm blonde again. Yeah, Wendy's more cautious of the board, shall we say? All right.
Nice.
Hey, unknown. Okay, now we're gonna try to.
Lemon. You heard that female voice?
Yeah. Yep. Let me take off my jewelry, guys.
Cat. What cat?
Hey, Spirit. Okay, shit.
Is there anyone here that can communicate with us?
You can use this board or you can use that. Maybe. And use that energy. You can use our energy.
I feel it pulling.
Oh, yeah.
I feel it pulling. That's crazy. Alright, that's a creepy feeling.
Okay. M-A-R. It's hovering over the M-A-R of the trademark.
M, it just said M on the spirit box too. Alright, my eyes are closed too, guys, so whenever it stops, you can see my fingers aren't even touching it, man. It's like pulling. What's it stopped on now?
M-A-R what?
Thank you. What's up?
E. This is like.
It feels so weird, man.
It's very. M-A-R-E, no.
You mean like the last letter was a no?
Yes.
So the last letter was a no. So it's M-A-R, and then what's after M-A-R?
O.
M-A-R-O.
One. C. M-A-R-C-1. Okay.
Everything. Everything it said. Do you mean everything as in everything you just split it to? That's so crazy, man.
A. C. His eyes are closed. Cat. Okay, so you want to talk to me?
Oh, cat. K-A-T. I thought it was spelling out something else. If you are a human spirit Move the planchette in a circular motion, if you can. It's not moving. If you are somewhat of what we would call an interdimensional being, move the planchette in a circular motion now, please, if you can. There it goes. Boom.
This is the feeling, you guys.
It feels like a magnet's under the table pulling it. Like my fingers are not even touching that thing, just barely touching it.
Okay, your initial R. Are you trying to spell something out? You can keep going. R.
Just said planchette.
N. RN, yes. RN. LT, are you picking anything up? It just said
Not at the moment.
it's there.
Pulling all the energy out of
Oh boy, it is.
Oh, man. That's crazy feeling.
That,
Guys, this thing
Hold
is
on.
when it I swear to God, my fingers are just barely touching that. And when it starts to move, it almost feels like there's a magnet under the table and like it's something metal and it's like smooth, pulling it, kind of like almost like when you do pendulum and like they start pulling the pendulum, it almost feels like a magnet's like kind of yanking on it a little bit. Same kind of feeling, but that's weird. That's freaking weird. That feels crazy. It's making my shoulders hurt though.
yeah, well,
Because I'm hovering like
yeah, I
over it. You know, if I was
know.
resting like that, it would be one thing. But I'm hovering and just barely touching.
Yeah,
I took my fingers off of it a couple times. Just
You gotta leave your. Okay, let's go with one finger.
it just said 2. The radio just said 2 fingers. So we should do 2 1 fingers.
All right.
2 on one hand or 2 hands, 1 finger. 2, sir. All right, we'll do 2
Well, you
hands.
both had a finger on each, so that could be 2 fingers.
Okay, Spirit. Are you a negative spirit?
Four, 3. Are you here to help someone that's in our presence right now?
Yeah.
You said no on the radio. Are you here to give someone here a message or to educate someone that's here? Are you here to protect someone that's here? It's like stuck in place. Like,
Okay, Spirit, can you move the planchette to figure 8?
there it goes.
Ooh, I just heard a voice come through that Spirit.
I heard it too.
Can you do a figure 8? Move.
8. You heard it on the radio? There it goes.
And
Texas.
and RN, yes.
Said RN. What does RN mean?
What is RN? I gotta put both arms up.
Yeah, me too.
I can't.
It's so hard when you're hovering over it because you can't put any weight on it.
Because you really, yeah, you can't. You gotta keep it from.
You gotta
Okay.
kind of float. Is RN an acronym for something? I take it that's where the yes is.
Yes.
Because it moves pretty quick.
Yes.
Okay. RN. What is RN? What could that mean? Is it a person's initials? And that's got to be where the no is.
Whoa.
No, it's not a person's initials.
Okay. Is this spell out what it actually stands for then?
I can't see it.
There's nothing. Oh. R. L. No, wait. R-I. B. R. A. B.
Rib.
Hold on. R-A-B. R. Oh, that's interesting. R-A-B. R-E. It's stopping on the R-E. For those of y'all who don't know, they'll use letters on the board outside of the letters as well. 7. 1. 9. 4.
What was that number? 1794.
1794.
Is it a date? 1794 the date?
Okie dokie. All right.
Okay.
1794.
RN 1794.
Does that stand for, were you a nurse, like a registered nurse? Yes. All right.
Okay, cool.
So you were a registered nurse that lived in the 1700s? Yes.
Were you killed? Like, did someone kill you maliciously? Were you murdered or killed in a victim sort of way?
Yes.
Taylor. It just said Taylor on there. Is your name Taylor? Cheryl? Cheryl. Is that your name, Cheryl?
Yes.
Cheryl, and it said thanks on air.
You guys correlate because I can't. I'm keeping my eyes fairly closed.
I can't hold
What?
my shoulders are killing me. It's so hard to just like hover there like
Yeah,
that.
I know, but you just broke the circle.
I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Do you want to do it down on my lap? You want to put it on your lap and my lap?
You know what? I'm gonna sit up on my knees.
No, hold on. Hold on. Try this.
Let me move the camera down so they can see. Let me fix it on this so you can see the angle.
I'm locked on you, I think.
There we go.
All right. But I need to be able to see chat.
Okay.
Uh,
Hang on, I can hold it like this. Yeah. There you can see chat and that too, both.
all right.
Perfect.
Okay, you guys, I'm just going to count on you guys to do your thing in chat while we get this. Because I'm not going to be able to look up anyway. Game? Okay.
It says we're not playing a game.
No, we don't consider this a game. Spirits.
Much better. And there's a female voice coming out of that thing now, big time. I heard like 3 or 4, same one. Cheryl, is that year you gave us the year that you were killed?
It takes a while.
I
to
was
reconnect
shot. I was
energy.
shot. It just said I was shot on the radio. Yeah, it's not moving yet. Was that you that just said you were shot on the radio? Is that you? That yes. There it goes.
Okay, yes.
Was your murder a documented case that was documented somewhere that we could look it up and find it?
Guilty. T. Let's see what that letter is.
Looks like an R or P or TP.
T.
Was it a
Okay.
TP?
TP. E. Okay. T. P. You're gonna have to try to communicate better what you're trying to say.
Would you like it if I ran a digital recorder to see if you could communicate through the digital recorder? It's getting weak. Glitter. Yeah, cat likes glitter. So you want to try the EVP, the digital recorder? You think you could communicate
Yes.
better with that?
All right. Just say yes there as well. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
she's getting
hold
kind
on,
of weak.
guys.
It's not moving as strong as it was at first at all.
All right. We're gonna do an EVP then. Okay. I'm
My kid's right behind you. Thank you.
All right, hold on, guys. Let me. Hey, Diane. Good night.
See if it's going to work with the fan on. Yep. Cheryl, if you have a message for us that you'd like to give us, you can communicate right here. This is much, much easier to communicate with than that board. It takes a lot less energy, and you can speak. Just speak like you would normally speak, but make sure it's into this area where the red light is on this device.
Do you know who killed you? Callie said that there are two names that she's seen. Could you tell us those names?
It looks like she's straining to try to talk. I tell you what, you hold the other hand, the other side of it. Just hold it like I'm holding it with two hands, right by the speaker, and focus, channel your energy into that right there. You can temporarily use our energy to speak. If you want to give someone a message, or you have something you want to tell us to look into, you can say it right now. But after that, you're not allowed to use any more of our energy. I feel a cold wind on my hands right now.
Me too.
You feel it? I still feel it.
It's trying to come completely in to me. It's completely surrounding me with cold air. Who are you? You cannot channel through me. You're making it really cold.
My hands are freezing.
What's your name? And do you know the name of the person who killed you?
Thank you for communicating with us. Man, my hands are freezing cold.
I mean, freezing cold.
That's the first time I've ever done an EVP like that session, like two people holding a
Well,
recorder.
see,
I've never
that's
done
kind
that
of the
before.
beauty of these things is we can try a million
I
different
know we got
things.
so many experiments to do, and like this setting is just so nice and laid back and comfortable that all these experiments are just going to be so much easier for us to do. All right, let's hear what we got, because I got a feeling we got something good, at least one thing.
Cheryl, if you have a message for us that you'd like to give us, you can communicate right here. This is much, much easier to communicate with than that board. It takes a lot less energy, and you can speak. You speak like you would normally speak, but make sure it's into this area where the red light is on this device. Do you know who killed you?
It's cold.
Into this area where the red light is on this device. Do you know
It's cold. Wow.
you would normally speak?
Listen,
Make sure it's into this area where the red light is on this device. Do you know
That's
who
awesome.
killed you?
That's wicked.
yes.
Yes.
Holly said that there are two names that she's seen. Could you tell us those names?
No.
Hang on, let me replay that.
Replay that.
Like she's straining and trying to talk. Say what? If you hold the other hand, the other side of it, just hold it like I'm holding it in your hand.
This should be interesting.
I can't wait.
Focus the counter energy for that right there. You can temporarily use our energy to speak if you want to give someone a message or you have something you want to tell us to look into. You can say it right now. But after that, you're not allowed to use any more of our energy. Cold winds on my hands right now. It's time to come completely in. I mean, it's absolutely drowning me with cold air. Who are you that you cannot channel through me? You're making it really cold. My hands are freezing. What's your name?
Only when we were holding it.
Thank you for communicating with us.
It didn't like that, you know. It didn't like that you were trying to stop it from it.
I don't think it liked that I was trying to. It wanted to merge with me.
Yeah, and it got mad that you didn't let it.
Because it
was. Listen to before that though. Listen to that before one. It's cold. Watch.
Cheryl, if you have a message for us that you'd like to give us, you can communicate right here. It's much, much easier to communicate.
It's cold. That's so crazy.
Speak like you would normally speak, but make sure it's into this area where the red light is on this device.
That's awesome. Yes.
Holly said that there is.
Oh, it sounds like he's about to start saying it.
Could you tell us those names?
Henry? Henry. It sounded like it said Henry.
Could you tell us those names?
Henry. You heard it? The second thing that it says, it goes.
The first
it
thing
goes, no,
said
not the first
no.
one. It goes Henry. Watch Henry. Right here. Either Henry or it's.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hold on. While you do that, I'm going to get what they're asking because they're seeing something.
It's me. That's what it said.
It's
it
me.
said, hey, it's me.
Hold on. Gen TT, they're seeing pixelating over. Okay, now, if I go get this
It's Rick.
ball,
It's Rick. That's what it was trying to spell out on the board. Rick.
Oh my God.
That's what it was trying to spell out on the board.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay, while you're doing that,
it's Rick. It's Rick. Hey, it's Rick. Listen. Watch.
Could you tell us those names?
It's Rick and it's dun dun dun. Oh, I can't make out that thing. Just can't make out the second name. The first one is, it says, yes, it's Rick.
okay, now you guys that are seeing this with this particular book, okay, now look.
That was really, really, really awesome. Yes, it's Rick. Man, that's just crazy. The first one says it's cold. It goes, it's cold. That's so crazy, man.
Now, you guys remember, keep that thing in the corner, David said. No, we're going to bring it into your room to sleep with you. Gen TT happens to be where I got this doll. And there's a reason it's in this box. And where is her holy relic?
Which one? Around her
The
neck.
crucifix used
It's
to be
supposed to go
around
around her
her neck.
neck. Where is it? Where's the flashlight? Oh, use this here. Yeah, if that's gone, then that's going to be really weird.
Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, there is a glaring light on that. Let me move that over a little.
There's going to be a really glaring light in a second.
Well, why don't we open her up and see what?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well,
Of course we do.
of course.
LD's
Of course we do.
What kind of question is that way?
Hey, Angie. All right. Now, when I got this, I purchased this as a doll that I just wanted for my regular doll collection. When I got it, it put off some of the strongest. Where did the rosary go? It's not there. My son, by the way, not real fond of my dolls. Okay. Some of the members said that you... Did you hear that again out there on the porch?
Uh-huh. That's really bizarre.
Ooh, I just saw a visual pew go by. You remember the last time we had her out?
It's not in her box. How could it have gotten out of the box?
I don't know. Well, you were trying to show yourself to people while we were doing that session.
is it maybe caught in her dress?
No.
Maybe? No, it's not.
Nope.
You have so many rosaries all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I know. But she had her own sort of special one.
There's a couple rosaries in your bedroom, too.
Will you have it? Go back, Kat. It looked almost like her case was fogged up. Gen TT. Okay, let's try a EVP session with... Feels like something just came out of the box. Yeah.
I like the doll. I don't feel nothing negative from the doll at all.
She puts off strong energy. It's not like an evil thing at all. It's just strong. It's been a while since you've been out of your box. I don't know what happened to your... Hey, just a reminder, you guys, you may not realize that you are in the Fans of Spirit Encounters group. But if you are, please go and check to see if you're in there. And we'll private message the person who's in there that's in chat, because I know that they're totally cool. So again, you guys, you may not realize that you were added to Fans of Spirit Encounters, but that's like deal breaker for being in chat. So we'll privately message you. Okay. So, but I just want to point out that's like one of the rules. All right.
Wendy just heard a knock on the outside of the window again. What is that? What is this?
You can feel it.
What is this right here? Is that like a glare? Oh, it's a glare.
It's a glare.
Let me see. There we go.
Lens flare. Some sort of lens flare.
Huh. It's crazy.
Did you just see the energy?
I did. Look.
Are you seeing that, LT? Please tell me you're seeing that. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay, that was bizarre. Can you do that again? Whoever did that?
Can you shift your energy in front of that camera again? Which I bet was a shadow.
I bet it was like, because that's the wall that's the wall that the shadow figure was caught on. The shadow figure was caught on that wall right there. The one that, if you haven't seen the shadow figure, which I'm sure you guys all have, but if you hadn't, you can go check it out. Either it's on her channel and my channel, and it was.
Chances are.
Have been, yes, might have been the same. Might have been the same
because
spirit.
It moved just as fast, and right before that, my sister said she heard.
Yeah, so that would be part of the
outside window and
it would
felt
go that
it
way the same way
as
it
well.
went. Well, it actually went both ways, but.
Mother, I'm going to kill the lights and shame. It's going to shank me in the left moob. He's afraid of the doll. I'm going to go leave that in his room when he's like, okay, let's.
Wait till he's asleep.
So cool.
Wake up to it.
Huh? Yeah, I am.
Man,
Yeah.
I can't. That's crazy though. How that the whole energy went, and you could visually see it. But because the crazy thing is, we didn't see that with our eyes. So you know what that means? That means that the light that was shifting was ultraviolet light below what our eyes can see. So it had to be below 360 nanometers or so. That was probably in the low 300 nanometer range, which our eyes cannot see.
Which, because over here, like over where my sister is, that's a regular camera. But over here, we're using.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I'm going to cut that clip out and make a clip out of that because that was cool. You don't see that happen
Sarah, I don't know
often.
where the rosary is. I'm at a complete loss for that.
How it could have got out of the glass box is beyond me in the first place. But, you know, we do have, I can't think of what you call it off the top of my hand, but when physical objects
disappear.
What do you call that? I can't believe I can't think of what that's called.
Fucking disappear to work for me.
Yeah, good enough.
Okay, let's do an EVP session. Get out the magical recorder again. That the spirit recorder that was attempting that said it's cold, it was trying to go into channel, and I was really actively.
I can't find it.
What do you mean?
The recorder.
What do you mean you can't find the recorder?
I can't find it.
You haven't moved.
Oh, here it is.
Sitting under your butt.
Oh, well, I put it back in the case.
If you don't keep an eye on
Debunked.
things disappear here.
Yeah, they do. They actually do.
Yes, they do.
Disappear.
Kat, you know
Put
the
a
cabinet? You know the cabinet of the where the doll case is, the actual door of it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is the actual door moving? Because it looks like the glass is like shaking.
It very well could be.
No, it's not moving.
Okay, I grabbed that thermal camera right there. It's right there. Let's check. Let's look at it on
That's
thermal.
why I had the thermal out.
Yeah, we'll look at it on thermal real quickly and see.
Where'd it go?
It's right there on the table. Should be right in front of you. It looks like a cell phone.
It was right in front of me.
It's not it right here.
No, it's a mouse pad.
Oh, it was right there.
Hold on.
It's not behind the laptop.
Well, again,
It was right there on the table. I didn't move it. I know. I saw it sitting there. That's what made me think of it.
I put it right there. Okay, I don't know how that ended up over there.
No, because it was right there.
Right.
All right, we're going to look at this, all this area here on thermal real quickly and see if we can catch anything on thermal. Okay, let's see what we got. It's going to be kind of hard for y'all to see, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to take this camera off and show you guys so you can see what I'm seeing. Hang on, I'm going to have to lift this up and move this over yonder. Okay. Guess it would help if I had it right side up. All right, so you're going to be able to see what I'm seeing now. I'm going to look at the whole area, the doll. That's the doll's face, it looks like. There we go. What's that over there? Something's hot
What
over
is
there.
that?
I don't know. Something's hot right there.
That's Matilda.
What?
That's
Dude,
Matilda.
get out of here.
Okay, look, this is my hand.
Get
Okay.
out of here.
What?
Look. And it's shifting the energy too. Look at the camera. Look at the camera behind it. You see it shifting the camera energy? Look, the camera is shifting too.
Okay.
Okay, shifting on thermal.
Look. It's shifting on thermal.
Get out of here, man. And look, now it's shifting on the camera again. I could see it shifting on the camera. Look, see it shifting on the camera. Look. What was that? Did you see that move?
I just saw that. Again, this is what heat looks like. All right. That's my hand. That doll should not have a heat. Ooh, energy.
Look at it shifting. Look at it shifting. Okay, I'm looking on this camera, on the full spectrum camera. I'm seeing that
Matilda.
ultraviolet light move too. The ultraviolet light is also moving. That is bizarre.
I'm tripping on that.
Really, really bizarre. Hang on, guys. I'm going to put it on a different mode here really quickly.
Cheryl said, Dave, your aunt may want to go with you. David said he's packing his things and leaving.
Let's see. Let's put it on.
Throw that thing in. No. David, leave my spirit dolls alone.
Let's put it on. Select.
See, this is cool because it feels like we're all just hanging out and doing experiments. So anyone be?
Hang on, let me.
Yeah, Dreama.
That is really bizarre. I mean, really is, man. That's really bizarre. All right, let's look over here and see if anything else shows up.
You can always take a snapshot.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're following. Yeah,
that way they can see.
Oh, that was smart.
What is that? That's the light. Yeah. That just shows you what's
Touch
really
it
that
to
hot.
see if it's hot. Well, no.
Yeah, you're touching it.
No, it doesn't feel hot.
That's bizarre, man.
Does not feel hot.
Let me switch into one more filter real quick. I'm going to try going to the...
Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on. Let me change filters.
Okay, I think that's just warmer because this is a cold material and this isn't.
Okay, this is going to show you right here what's what. Look at that. That is bizarre.
Look! That's
okay.
Yet another filter.
Oh, I think I saw a face in there.
It is like the heat of a living person. But look, it is standing out even on, what is that filter, Wayne?
This one's called black, which means whatever's hot, it's going to show up black. Whatever's cold, it's going to show up white. And then there's another one that's the opposite of that, which is white. Here, everything that's hot shows up white.
Look what it just did to my millimeter. Look.
What?
What the heck? I think it just did something to my millimeter.
Does that thing say 69 milligauss? Cat, tilt it back a little bit. That thing says 6258 milligauss. What?
Look.
Get out of here.
Look at the numbers.
Get out, dude. Get out. It's so high that it's making the device malfunction.
It's making the device malfunction, guys.
The EMFs are so high that it's making the device malfunction.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that. Well, actually, I have seen that on Pavelia Island. That one ball of light flew in front of it, and it went up to like 60, and it made the thing short circuit.
Beth McHugh said if I was Wendy, I'd be out of there.
Hang on, let's see something here.
She's under the blanket. I don't know if y'all can see her, but she's like, I'm hiding.
Let's go to another filter here.
This thing is, I think it killed my millimeter. Okay, hold on. It's time to grab another.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna put the camera back so we can do a quick EVP.
Please give me my. Please give it back. Please don't have killed it.
If
What,
Wendy
LT?
feels if Wendy feels anyone near her, it's just Marek like protecting her because he knows if she's scared.
Yeah, Wendy. LT sending, if you feel anything over there by you, it's not anything bad. It's Merrick, and he's over there to protect you because he knows you're feeling a little scared. David, I dare you to come out here and get it. David, you know what? When you go to sleep, the spirits that you're disrespecting might come visit you and your sister. So
I'll see if Marek he'll carry the doll to David's bedroom.
yeah.
That looks like a face, man. I'm trying to see if it's matrixing or not. But every time I go by the doll's face, then it
Can
changes.
you snapshot it?
That's what I'm about
Show
to
'em?
do. How did it get all whited out? Something really cold just went right past, like so cold that it went purple.
Wendy, Time Lord said if you feel anything near you, it's Time Lord because he's snuggling up to you. I think Time Lord likes
we need to
Wendy.
snuggle closer because I keep getting chills and I'm under 2 blankets.
You need to get a little closer, Time Lord.
What is that? There. Oh, something's moving. What is that?
Let me get my other camera.
Something over there is moving. Something hot and it's moving around. What is that? I'm gonna take a picture. All right, I got one picture of it. What is that, dude?
Make sure it's
Those
not coming
candles aren't
far
lit,
away.
are they? Whoa, it just went by
Nope.
again. It just went by
Okay.
from right to left.
I'm getting some pictures here too. Hold on.
Whatever it is, it just went by left to right, then it went right to left, just like the shadow entity did. There's a cold spot. Big
Ooh,
old
there's
cold
something
spot.
showing up on this camera.
Whoa, it did it again.
I'm just going to keep snapping.
This is so crazy, man.
Hold on.
Seriously, these thermals are really, really accurate devices. And there's something that's a really cold temperature keeps going by and making the device do something weird. Did you hear that voice? Did you just hear that male voice?
I just heard that.
It sounded like it came from the bedroom.
Let me get my recorder. If you want some.
Yeah, I'm going to take some snapshots with this.
Let me get my recorder. I'm going to go do an EVP in the bedroom then.
What is that? It was
Probably
something
mad because you don't have your Christmas tree up yet.
something just flew by.
You need to put your Christmas tree up.
You guys, because mine isn't as good as his
It is just
for
as
some
good as mine.
reason.
It's just as good.
I'm giving it a little white noise to go with my recorder. I'm going to go in the bedroom. I'm going to walk that way and see what I get in there all by myself.
right, guys, she's going to do EVP in there. I'm going to take some full spectrum stills in here, and I may run in digital record. Oh, I see something in the scrying mirror. Hang on. Ooh, what is that? What is that? It looks like a little person in there. What is that? Ooh. Okay, that's odd.
She's got a lot of.
Considering these
stuff
are
in that room.
square shaped, that's definitely not that then. All right, let me take some more pictures. That scrying mirror is really notorious for a lot of different things. I don't know if y'all saw in that one stream we did where there was a woman's face. It looked like in the scrying mirror, so crystal clear. All right, that's it. Battery's dead in this camera. It just drained the battery out completely in this camera. This camera was fully charged before we started the show, and it just drained it all the way. Drained.
What, was the face in the top right of the mirror?
Back on, yes, it was in the top right.
Okay.
I can, I've got a screenshot of it. I can show you guys on my laptop. All right, now it's back on again. The camera died, completely dead, and now it's back on. And I'll see something in the mirror again. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I
Ah,
said
it
top
killed-
right, because I thought I saw something as well.
Yeah. It just killed the camera again. Oh wow.
Doesn't want you to take
No, it
pictures.
doesn't want me to take pictures of it. It just killed the camera.
What?
It just killed the camera twice.
Then when it came back on,
I saw
and
something
then
in the
every
mirror
time
and I
I
snapped
take
a couple
picture,
pictures and then it
shuts
killed the
off.
camera. So then it came back on again. I went again and took a picture and it killed it again. So it doesn't want me to take a picture of it, whatever it is.
And I
So
saw
I'm going to.
and I saw it in the
All
top
right.
right before Wayne said where it was.
LT saw it before I didn't even tell him where it was. And he said, is it in the top right? And I said, sure it is.
Don't knock her over.
I'm not.
That'd be a bad mistake.
Bad mistake. Wouldn't be the first time, no. The last time I knocked one of those dolls over, I didn't sleep too good for a couple of nights.
Even insulting those type of dolls can be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had bad dreams for like 2 weeks after that.
SLS. Yes, we'll do SLS next. Let me see what I got here on
Your digital recorder.
the recorder, if anything.
Can you tell me what was knocking on the windows of my sister? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me what's in there with me right now? There's like something knocking here. Is there anything you wish to say?
Asking.
No, it's good. So see, you don't always get anything. When you can hear my question one after another, even though I gave time to pause in between, it's, can you explain to them why that?
Yeah, these recorders, they're voice activated, the DR60s are, and you can't turn it on or off. It's always on voice activation. So a lot of times if you run two of them together, you can tell which one caught the EVPs because whichever one had the most time like elapsed on it. Whenever it hears an EVP, it'll run. But if it doesn't hear anything, it's not going to start recording until it hears a voice or something like that.
David, that was a sugar glider.
Let me see here. All right, SLS camera A.
My son is like comic relief in there.
Yeah, I share the same name as him.
Oh, wow. It's a good name. It's a good, strong name.
You hear them too?
Yeah.
The sugar gliders are,
They're starting to act
and they can see. I know you guys have seen my sugar glider videos. Their eyes are like that big. They can see everything in the dark.
Yeah, they're nocturnal creatures.
So the fact that they're hissing over there, Pixie and Dixie, you see something? They just answered me in their
I
own
heard
little
that.
sugar
I heard
glider
that.
voice.
That was crazy. That was cool. All right, let's grab
Where's Precious?
So she's under
Precious, she's under the couch. He's like under. He's looking at me like, it's okay, Precious. You guarding your mama over there? She looks chill though. It's not like there's nothing like evil afoot. It's just activity, guys.
She'd be able to catch if it was raining, okay?
Yeah. But there's always stuff going on here because clearly, I mean, look around. There's more than a.
Where's your journey? Where's your,
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back over there and I'm gonna let you.
I just put my joke.
Oh, PDA? You gonna?
Yeah. Does it charge
All right.
up? Because I can log into the stream with it and stream off of it.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna show you guys. We're gonna do SLS, and let me turn this on. Wayne's gonna log in and it just zapped my entire thing to 0.
Really?
I just turned it on and it just turned it off. It just went
I'm
all the way to 0.
not gonna have any IR lights. Okay.
Shocker. It was completely charged. And yes, we will do just the PDA. Boom, gone. All right. Well, that's my millimeter, the PDA, the camera. What else have we stolen energy from? I probably should go turn on that EM pump over there so it quits. I'm going to do that. So it quits stealing all the energy from everything. All right, spirits. Huge EM pump. I'm going to ask you guys to please, pretty please, with sugar on top, utilize this. For those of you guys who haven't seen this, you're used to seeing EM pumps that are like this big. This, I don't even think they make this anymore, but it used to be made by Entity Electronics. And this thing puts out some massive, it's a huge EM pump. So Wayne, I'm going to try to give it some energy. Plus this will start to allow them to ramp. My sister's like, oh, fuck, don't ramp them up any more than they already are. I'm going to give them some energy. The machine bats the box for 10. Okay. Now, I'm going to basically, for a lack of better way of explaining it, most of you guys know, but just for anyone who's watching this stream after the fact, I'm virtually going to charge the air, so to speak. I'm putting out huge. Oh, probably not a good idea, Wayne. Never mind. We're going to have to do the PDA possibly tomorrow for a reason. Just turn that thing off. The battery's dead. Go figure. Okay, I'm going to go over there and get the SLS camera. Energy, spirit, utilize this, please. Because I have rechargeable. Poor Wendy, Michael said. Okay, hold on.
Now my legs are getting restless.
Imagine that. Okay.
I can't sit still.
All right.
Yeah, it's got 3 IR lights out on it too.
It just is that 3 hours out?
Yeah, it's different set than the one that yours does. Look.
What is the noise of smacking
Look,
behind?
yours with these. Mine's these.
Yeah. We'll maybe go by there. Tomorrow.
What you're doing is affecting my right leg.
Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna power up the SLS.
Don't leave me in here by myself.
No, we're coming.
We're coming. Don't worry.
I,
And you want to sleep out there.
get him, precious. Get him.
I just hope the dog doesn't see that as David disrespecting it.
The dog is under the couch.
Oh, David, dude, you are. You just, you know what? You guy, good luck with your dreams tonight. Okay.
Yeah, he screwed up there.
Oh yeah, that'll be on that. Okay.
There's a little crack in the
Nothing
door.
suspicious.
It can still come out.
Just admiring the oven.
You don't believe you? LT saw everything.
Oh, why is that on?
Uh-huh.
Why is that on?
I turned on the stove
What?
on low for your spaghetti
No.
sauce.
I turned it off.
I turned it just back on.
Did you leave the cooktop on?
I turned it off.
I just turned it back on.
No.
No, it's on.
If she wants it off, then that stuff has to go in the fridge.
I can't. For some reason, the contact for the SLS camera is not in here. Well,
My leg is
the
still down.
password to get into it, it's out of my contact list. Okay, this is really weird.
Okay, what ghost did you piss off tonight?
Well, they just want to communicate. And, well, clearly they're having a little fun. Probably all David's fault, so I'm gonna blame it on him. Okay. This is normally in here under SLS. This is where I go every time. It's not there. Nope.
They're messing with your stuff.
No, it's in my contacts, or it was in my contacts. Well, yeah, I know. And every time I put in SLS, it's there. It's always there. You want to do something. You're not gonna. No, because they're all the same. Well, let me start just scrolling through all of them. Mm-mm. I'm telling you, it's not there.
Wow.
All right.
But it'll be there tomorrow.
I'm sure it will. You guys, every time I do SLS, I go in here. No, Bookie. The spirit box are all explain something. I'm gonna try to.
1 second, guys.
I'm gonna try to find this. This is, well, no, it's not bizarre. It's kind of bizarre because this is always in my phone because I cannot remember 20,000 passwords, and the entire contact is missing, gone. Not there. And that, wow. Okay, I'm just going to sit in front of the camera for a second. Okay. Wow.
I think the dolls should come back out of the case.
Yeah, she didn't look too happy that somebody. I'm
That's
telling
better.
you, watch, he's going to have, it's going to, you sleep with dreams of victory, dude. Good luck with that. Don't come in my room and be like,
Hey, Zara.
Okay. There wouldn't be anything else I would, it's gone. I'm telling you, every time I do this, I go in here.
You don't know it. Well, you can go to Microsoft and reset your Windows Live password on your computer. And we'll send it to you.
I think I know what it is.
Okay, you get it.
LT, if you just sent that to me, or Merrick helped me, I think I just remembered the password. And trust me, my memory sucks. Let me mute the mic for a second. Hold on. All right, guys. We're going to log in. I haven't plugged the little cord in either. You know what, Cheryl? That would be really funny. I agree. I was right? Okay. Yeah, LT, thanks. Because, yeah, boom, went right into my head. And that was it. Now, ultimately, David, not this David LT, but mine, in the end, that spirit will win. Sorry, bitch, bad luck. Okay. You can just plug it right on in there and we'll switch cameras, switch from that one to that one. Guys, we're going to turn on the SLS camera. And I turned this on, Wayne. So hopefully they'll use that energy.
I'm going to disappear for 1 second.
View it out the box. You have to unplug one or it won't.
That's why I'm doing this first.
This one.
Hey, David, the spirits might not do anything, but I might get Marek to give you a quick shocking scare.
Yeah, he needs to.
Yeah,
He's going to be Jennifer. You're going to find yourself rocking in a corner, sucking your thumb.
Precious.
Okay, hold on.
You have a second house to move into. Spirits can travel, you know.
Yes, they do. And there's still some left over there.
This goes to show you how dark it is in here, guys. You can't, without the full spectrum, you can't see hardly anything.
All right, guys. Here we go.
What's that?
PC camera. Did you try it on
Yeah,
PC?
it's on.
Sometimes that one has to.
Let me see.
Hey, Time Lord, if you look to the right underneath the blanket,
I'm here. It's affecting my
Well.
body.
Huh?
It's, well, I just got my right leg to calm down.
Why is that coming up black? Oh, there it is. All right, guys. It's locked on you, right? Yeah, I'm showing it locked on you, and I can see the SLS. Can you see the SLS, LT?
yeah, it's locked.
Okay. All right, guys. Whoa, there's something. Something just tried to show itself.
You know what? I want to see this mirror, scrying mirror, because it had
Okay, they're right there where Wayne is pointing, guys. Most of y'all know that's my consecrated black scrying mirror. It's consecrated to me, but things do tend to come in and out of that mirror pretty readily.
Oh, there it is. It just popped out of the mirror.
It just popped out of the mirror. Hello, spirit.
It looks like it's waving.
Does look like it's waving. Oh, let me turn on the spirit box.
Can you stop moving your left arm and move your right arm instead? Stop moving its arm. Okay, can you start moving your left arm again like you did a second ago, like the same way? Like maybe lift it over your head or... Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that is a
Say,
spirit.
sure.
That is a legitimate spirit, guys.
And it crawled right out of my scrying mirror. Which is interesting because there's also some energy that's covering up. Oh, and there... Spirit, you can use this box over here to tell us your name. What is your name?
Yeah, look at the temperature this thing's reading that the figure is. The figure's in the 50s, like the mid-50s degrees Fahrenheit, showing the 56 degrees Fahrenheit that figure is.
That figure is 56 degrees.
Icy cold.
Good night, Eugenia.
Looks like it's trying to go down the hall.
Are you trying to go to my altar in there?
Did that thing say pink rosary? It sounded like it went pink rosary.
That's what's over there to your left.
Right to your left, there is a pink rosary. Can you pop back out of the mirror? Are there any other spirits that want to come through there?
What's weird is when I'm panning, there's
When you're
something in the
panning
mirror
it,
that's moving
it is,
with it. You see it?
yeah.
You see how that
Anytime
one
you point
spot?
that in that mirror, things happen.
You see that one spot that's like moving with the camera, kind of?
The firing.
That's not supposed to do that. There it is.
There it is
Bam.
again. Bam.
Same spirit too.
It just said freak.
That's the same spirit. If you're the same spirit, can you lift your left hand up over your head, please? Like just lift it up, or as high as you can lift it would be good. I see you wiggling it. Can you lift your left arm over your head? Oh, it just went into the bedroom.
It's going towards the EM pump.
You saw it get smaller as it went into the bedroom.
It did get smaller as it moved into the bedroom.
Let's see if I can get it to come back. Oh, there it was. I just ran that way, I think. It just ran that way. There's something free floating up there.
I can see that. You see that, LT? You see that
Yeah, I can
energy
see
that's
that.
over that? That is
Right to the door.
Right to the door. How many inches it is from the device, from me anyway. Yeah, that's something
It's
free floating
screaming.
up there. Oh, it lit up blue for a second too. There's something over there that's free floating. Up there by the lights, all the way from the in that corner, it's free floating something.
I think it just said Dave. It's going towards David's room.
There's a spirit right on the
There you go.
There's a small one right on the doll.
Oh, look.
Really long legs. Really strange figure.
Look at that little hello, spirit. Spirit, so you guys upset with David for being...
Look at that free floating form up there. It's red
Look
now.
at that energy. Ooh, it's getting darker in that corner.
Look at that. Man, it's like
going to the wall to David's
It's going
room.
through the wall to David's room. That's right.
it looks like
Ooh,
it's crawling
now
down
it's-
the wall.
It does look like it's crawling in the wall.
Okay, now I've seen this do this a few times. I've seen it do it when we had that spirit went into the light that night. That the portal that opened up, the free floating portal, looked very similar to that, except it was like a circle, more of a circular form. There's a spirit just manifested in the free floating form. Check that out. That was a free floating mass, and it
And
manifested
then
into a
it turned
spirit.
into. North Nottingham said as long as you don't put the spirit in the corner and start dancing techno, he's good.
Okay, this was cool. That was really cool because nothing was there, and it was a free floating form moving around, and then it manifested into a figure.
And then it disappeared.
It's still sitting there.
Can Marek move that energy?
Probably.
That is really cool.
Pink?
I heard
I
that.
just heard a little girl's
Let's
voice
see
say
what the, let's see
pink.
the temperature trend was on this one.
David, you're going to need to quit talking about porn because I can actually see you in chat. I can't unsee that.
Ooh, that jumped like big time jump.
Oh,
Here you can see the temperature trends that I'm watching of the figures that were manifesting. This is how far away from me the figures were, and you can see right here, this line is where that form was free floating at this line right here, and then when it came up is when it manifested into a full form right here. You can see, and right here, if we were doing an EVP session, we could look right here and see right there, a voice was captured right there. So if we been running a recorder, we would have caught something right there.
might have caught something on playback. Now, this is the cool thing about the SLS camera, is that you can see and watch all those things. So it integrates everything.
Yeah, that's what just the plain old Connect is not going to have any of that. There's something in that corner.
There's definitely something in that corner. Oh, there it is. It's moving up. Heather. It just said Heather.
Heather.
Yep, that's my actual name. So that spirit that was over there, what was that? Didn't. That was not David.
If you listen real carefully a couple of times, I heard Dad's voice.
Wayne. It just said Wayne.
Listen to the voices. I'm hearing Dad's voice.
All right, there's a really weird high-pitched frequency that I'm getting right here. Right there. See that little spike? That 19.7 thousand hertz. See how little spike on my fingers at?
Yeah.
That's something. Speaking. Yeah, I enabled the full screen mode. You can tap around and look at all that stuff too.
Cool. Good night, Beth.
It really comes in handy when you do that. All right, see if we can wait, is that back open again? I thought you put her back in peace.
Oh, no. Elsie said to take it back out.
Something came out of the divot box.
Why don't you move closer?
Favorite notes? Please.
Monica, ignore. He said corn. It was corn. C-O-R-N. Corn. Monica, see what happens when you go away for a while?
See? That one was Dad's voice.
Watch out, Wayne. Katie, can you show yourself? Can you come out of your box? Past the glass? I know you can. Can you show yourself, Katie? Yeah, I do. It's me.
I heard it.
The weird thing is like the green energy is like forming a cloud, and then it's
Solid green right now.
it's dissipating. It's almost like she's trying to get out of the box, but can't.
She's affecting things outside of the box.
She is affecting things outside of the box. Whoa. Look at that. What is that?
I don't know, but it's weird looking.
Look at that thing to the
I
right.
see it.
That white
Yes, that's what I'm
free-forming
looking at.
energy.
That's what I'm looking at. That is really crazy looking. It's going up like a weird angle.
And then it just disappeared.
It was like over this
It was
area.
over there. Here it comes again. There it is again. That is got the shape of something.
Can you float away?
Can you float away? Thank you. On command. Whoa! Now it's right in front of everything.
I'm getting tingles on my leg.
You're getting tingles on your leg.
Is the periscope going off?
Spirits, can you manipulate the energy on this periscope?
Okay, one just manifested, and there it is. Just trying to decide what doll.
There it is.
You jump from doll to doll. Trying to figure out which vessel one to go in.
All of the stuff in the haunted trunk is right there inside the trunk.
Right here, inside of the trunk here.
That's by the Dybbuk box, which also has an altar on it.
There it goes.
Oh, there it
goes.
is. And there it went.
We use it.
It's lighting. Wayne, turn around. Look. They're lighting up the. Can you light that up again?
Cat.
Thank you. Can you light up more than one of those lights? There's
Golden.
one.
It said golden.
Can you light up that second
Oh my
one?
god. It just showed itself.
It just showed itself?
As soon as it lit up, as soon as you said light it up and it lit up, and you turned blue, and there it is again.
There it is again.
And it went into the periscope. Can you make the periscope light up again?
Can you make it light up again? You can touch it. You can manipulate the energy and show
You got
yourself.
little flashes of light all around you. All around you, little flashes of white light. I mean, all around you.
I can see the little, do you see the white lights going all around me there, LT?
Yeah, I can see him.
Those?
Come on, Shovel. All of those little pieces of white light.
All those pieces of white light
Free
are
floating
all free floating energy. Spirits. And now it's gone. Did you see that? It just disappeared.
And then everything went white.
Everything went white.
All right, it's green.
Now it's green. Can you light up the second one?
And then you went blue, all blue again.
Can you light that up?
Ooh, everything's blue now. The whole screen blue.
Can you make that go all green?
Uh-huh.
Some lights all around you. Man, there's something right there. It's picking up some sound and that frequency. Check that out. Those are the three lines when it manifested right there. 1, 2, 3.
Check that out, you guys. You see those spikes Wayne showing you on the screen?
Each spike is when that
It's
that
spiked.
manifested.
That's where it manifested. So you're seeing things. Agnes?
And there's where the EVP would have been.
And there's
right
where the EVP would have been. Can you make that light up again? Oh, check it.
Holy
Check
crap.
it. It's lighting up almost every single. Can you light the rest of them up? Come on, you can light them all up.
Marek, can you help him?
As soon as he says that, it starts fading out. Yeah, there you go. Like one by one. As soon as he said that, they started one by one. And now you're all green. You're all green now, like he asked. Look on the SLS screen. You're all green, just like he asked.
Thank you.
Can you back off and turn that last light
Go
off,
again.
Mary?
You're all green on here, and that's the last green light on there. When that green light goes up, can you make her go not green on the SLS again.
It's still barely holding on.
There it is. Bam.
Bam! Whoa.
That's awesome. That is wicked cool. I love it when that happens.
This is completely awesome. Okay, whatever is affecting and touching this, whoa!
It's lit up all the way. Everyone. Now you got sparkles of white all around you. Get it back blue again. Ooh. Yeah, you got little white flashes all around you, like tons of them all over the place. It's weird how it only does that when I point it at you.
On the camera, you're half blue, half green.
I want to see if
Hey,
this
what?
is making that frequency. No,
What?
it's still there. This frequency, this audio frequency right here,
If I turn the spirit box off,
it's still there. It's even louder, in fact.
I just turn that off because
Wow, that's a
the
really
energy.
odd frequency spike. It's like 19, almost right at 20,000 hertz. Well, actually, it's right over 20,000 hertz. So 20K hertz, actually. So our ears are not hearing it. It's right above what our ears can hear, but a recorder would hear it, especially a high-end one. Let me just try something real quick, because that spike is, I want to see what that spike sounds like.
What are you doing?
I want to do two things real quick with my
Okay.
EVP kit. I want to try and see if I can pick up what that sounds like on the recorder. I need one that records high end, like really high.
I mean, how, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much more enjoyable is this LT than the other way?
Exactly.
This is what it's all about.
Everything just feels calm, and I think it's helping the spirits because there's no negativity around.
Agreed. I mean, it's just, there's some groundbreaking, not groundbreaking because we get stuff often, but it's a different energy and it feels like everything's open to communicate. And that's exactly what it's doing. Yeah, no trolls. It's so much more fun. We have, like, of course, a lot of our US people, have gone to bed, but even I would rather have 24 like hardcore evidence people or 30 people, whatever, or 3 people, than 100, which is, we were pushing, near 100 live streamers watching the live stream. But this is enhancing things which we theorized might happen, but weren't sure. So interesting.
All right, I'm turning the sensitivity
It's 8 a.m. and Angie Beanfuls is here.
That's
over in
crazy.
the UK, it's like late, right? Early.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m.
Damn, you did stay up all night. You're probably going to really appreciate when I go back to the 8 o'clock on Friday night.
I don't mind either way. I'm here to support and help my friends, so.
Yeah, we've had one hell of a week, or a couple weeks, so this is great.
Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is there's a little spike I'm getting right here every now and then. When that spike happens right there, that one spike is over, let's say over 10,000. Actually, that's 0.10 decibels at almost 21,000 hertz, 21K hertz. I'm going to hit this recorder on this RT EVP, which picks up above 20K hertz on this internal microphone. So we're going to see what that sounds like, because our ears can't hear it until we record it. So I'm going to wait for it to spike. I'm going to walk around until it starts spiking, and then I'm going to record. See, it's not really spiking right now.
Go to that mirror again.
Yeah, it's a good idea. There it goes. Just up and down. Here it goes. There, it's starting to spike.
Oh no, no, you didn't just turn off my spirit box. Spirits, let it go. Please.
What are you that is making that spike?
Active.
If you can do an EVP or speak through the radio over there, through that spike, do so now, please. Oh, I just heard a
Did
noise.
you hear that?
That was you tapping.
That was the metal. That was
I
the
heard it.
metal out there
I heard
again
it. If
on.
that was you doing that, can you tell me why you keep doing that? Okay, hang on. Let me pause this. I'm getting a really strange reading on this, like really weird. Look at this.
Look
Okay,
at that.
I have not moved from this place. Let me see what's that say. I have not moved from where I'm standing, and this is reading something far away and up close, far away, up close, far away, up close. Bizarre. This is our sound graph. Okay, look, when I started the recording right here, look at what the sound did when I started recording. This is when I started recording. So it knew I was recording, and it started trying to give me blips. I can't wait to hear this back.
I can't wait. Oh, you were doing an EVP with the RT EVP?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Man, at the end of this, it's like everything exploded. Like everything's neat when we start, and then when we end, there's EVP recorders everywhere. And like, James said he gets to talk so freely about flirty eyes. Yeah. Wayne's watching you. James, hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, I have Christmas slippers on. Okay. They got little snowflakes and shit. So I'm in my pajamas, y'all are in. Yeah. Hold on.
I'm in my moo-moo.
You're in your moo-moo. I'm turning the camera over there by you. Say hi to time.
Also, you know what you might want to do? You might want to put the password for this in your phone before you forget it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do it now.
Look, see any ghosts near me?
Because I'm about to reboot
If you
this
see
thing.
any ghosts near me, let me know.
See anything precious? You gonna get him, precious? You get him? You gonna get him? Oh, no.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to.
Even more, Wayne, is an interesting aspect of the SLS that is pretty cool. Because it's not just all about stick figures.
Right, of course.
So you're doing some cool experiments there that I think generally, like, we wouldn't do because we're trying to, aid others in, what they want to see. But I think that this, we know what pretty much everyone likes, and everyone that's in here likes all of the different aspects.
All right, this thing is literally stuck on the screen, so I'm going to have to reboot it. Windows, tablet, Microsoft forcing me to try and download something that I don't want. So we're going to restart it. Shut down. And I'm going to restart it because, I want to see. Actually, you know what? While that's restarting, I'm going to play that recording. Yeah, we're going to play the EVPs really quickly and see what we captured on it. So actually, you know what? I'm going to plug this into my little JBL speaker so that we can hear it louder.
This issue. And this is damped out some stuff tonight. I sure hope it didn't like permanently kill my millimeter.
No, I hope not.
That would really suck.
That would suck. That's because that would really suck. Because that means we have to buy another one. Okay.
Y'all, I mean, people don't realize, like, I'm not even kidding. Y'all were here. I don't know, LT, you were here. LT, were you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on.
Can you, hold on. LT, were you watching the show when I first started to get the stuff from the haunted trunk?
I can remember bits of it.
Well, the one night that everything got super intense, that took out 2 MacBook Pros in one night, and they've yet to come back. They're gone.
Part and parcel of investigating the paranormal.
Active. If you can do an EVP or speak through the radio over there, do that Skype. So now, please.
I heard something.
Oh, I just heard a noise. That was you tapping.
The metal. That was the metal out there.
I heard it. If that was you doing that, can you tell me why you keep doing that?
I can't stop and rewind because my hands are full, guys. So just give me 1 minute. I'll rewind it when I'm done. Oh, if you want to.
Okay, hang on. Let me pause this.
All right. I heard something in there twice. Now, the reason my voice sounds distorted is because I had the gain on the microphones turned up really high so I could pick up that frequency, which is why my questions sound a little distorted.
Check.
All right, hang on. That was the wrong one. Here we go.
Here we go.
Just turn off my spirit box. Spirits, let it go. Please.
Yeah, good. You can hear you from across the room. It's like you're right up on it.
What are you that is making that spike?
Active.
If you can do an EVP or speak through the radio over there, through that spike, do so now, please.
Right there. Whisper.
Oh, I just heard a noise. Speak through the radio over there, through that spike. Do so now, please.
Listen, there's a whisper right here. Right there. I heard it. Hang on. Let's see what it says.
Do so now, please.
Hang on. Let's hear a whisper. I know I'm about to turn it back on. Right there. You heard it? It's a whisper.
Do so now, please.
Okay, but it's too.
Oh, I just heard a noise.
It almost sounded like it said, kill me. Yeah, it almost sounded like it said, kill me.
Right there. See it?
Yep. Ooh, yeah, right over that.
Can you come back, please?
What is it? Number 12. Index. 12.
There you are, crawling right back into the mirror. It just ran away.
Serious?
And do you see that, LT?
Yeah, I saw that then.
Crawled right as soon
Nice.
as I saw it. It like went and crawled back into my scrying mirror. There it is, right there.
Nice.
Hello.
I
Can you come back out?
love when they do that.
Can you come back out, please? Come out of my scrying mirror.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Nothing here is going to hurt you. You can come back out. We just want to be able to record your existence. Spirits come freely in and out of my bed. Thank you.
There it comes.
I see you over here. Are you over here by my altar? Ooh, okay. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but everything that's red there,
Yeah.
this right here is my altar. One of my
Weird
altars.
sound.
It
almost sounded like plastic scrunching or something.
Lots of flashing white like lights as well around the altar.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, there's yeah. There's
I just saw.
you see all the lights sparkling there, Wayne?
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Which this is where I do
Yeah, that's great. I love when it does that, man, because it only does that when you're around something. And right before you're about to catch a figure, or right after you catch an anomaly of any kind, those little white flashes appear. I've been noticing. Man, look at all of them.
well
Like it's building up its energy.
active
Yeah, it does, LT. It looks like it's building up its energy for sure.
right there especially. Look at that.
I see it. Wow.
And those spikes over there on the right, look at that jumping.
Man, look at that. And notice that little frequency is gone now. The one that I was trying to record is now gone. So maybe that whisper was it, him or her or he or she or whatever.
There's
The
one of
energy might have
my
been.
other scrying mirrors, but it's up there.
All right, hang on. Let me look at chat real quick because I haven't looked in chat in a while.
There's my crystal skull.
So if you can turn the camera more to the right. Because I keep getting like, yeah, can you see some? If you turn a bit more right, there's like something in that doorway.
Right there.
Yeah, because before you went onto altar, I saw something that like run into that doorway type thing.
And here we go. And it's detecting the anomaly right by the doll. Spirit, don't be afraid. You can use that mirror down there, and I see something forming in that mirror. And it's kind of dark.
That's weird.
Can you come out of the mirror?
What is that? That's weird.
Something just opened up right there. You see that in the gray
Yeah.
on the altar? That's right next to my little scrying mirror, right here. Part of it.
So it was all red and now it's like a undulating mass.
There's this mirror right there. Can you come out? There you go. I just saw you. Did you come out of this mirror and into this one? Down here. This is meant to create a portal between. There you are. There you are. It's okay. Come back out. You can touch my hand for energy. Can you reach out for me from where you're at? Don't be afraid. You can come out. Something's touching my hand. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And I can feel static electricity on that finger that's right here, Wayne.
Look at that.
Wow, I see it.
And it feels warm and it feels staticky. It's like something's in my hand, but it's not registering as a you're afraid of my hand, I'll take it away. You can come back out of that scrying mirror.
That mirror, that's yeah,
Thank
it just did
you.
on command.
Thank you. Can you lift one of your arms up?
Look at it's going. Did it go into the
Scurried over
TV?
there.
Did it just go into the
I think it
TV?
just went into the TV. There, look.
And it waved.
There's
And
two of
it
them.
jumped in and waved.
There you go, guys.
Nice. That's awesome.
Hello. I can feel you right there. Right on Wayne's back.
It is. I feel it too. A little wind behind me.
What are you into over there? Oh, wait a minute. That's right where the doll is. Right behind it. That EM
It's
pump.
giving me a headache.
Ooh, look. There's a
It's
female
crawling.
one. It's
It's crawling into
hey,
the doll.
LT, you see it crawling
Look
out
at
of
it
the
crawling
doll?
up,
Did you see
dude.
it?
That was crazy.
It
Yeah, I
just
saw that.
It crawled
right
out of
and
one
that is
and
a
into
female
another.
spirit.
It crawled out of one and into another. That was crazy.
Oh,
Is it
there
like
you
a
are.
hermit crab trying to find a new home?
It's
I
like,
know.
dang.
That was crazy.
It went in or right back into another. Over here by the Dybbuk box.
All right, Monica. Good night. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, it's getting kind of late.
We all know what's inside this trunk, which, by the way, next weekend, hello, you're right there by my Dybbuk box. Thank you for showing yourself. Don't go jump on my sister, because she'll get all pissed at me and shit. And we'll hit the wine box again, and we can't be having that. Let's see if it can go over by Wendy. Can you go over by Wendy?
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. That's what,
Marek
These are
might actually stop him though.
you know, I think so, because I know who's over there. Look at that. It's all white.
It is. It's all
Merrick's got that covered. And see, it's over here. You see it, LT? It's
Yep.
staying over there to the right, away from her. Well, hello.
Marek is there to protect.
You're dancing, little fool, aren't you? Spirits, are you guys ready to be brought back out of the trunk
white.
for another showing?
I don't know. It seems that they might.
I think that we have something that y'all have not seen. So next weekend's show you will not want to miss, because everything that is inside that trunk, underneath that antique steamer trunk, I'm going to bring out again like I did the night that it took down all my Macs. Because I know that everybody comes here, we will put a caution of dark. I don't know. I think I'm going to start rating the streams based on people's level of what they wish to see and not to see. And this energies that come from the things within that trunk are some of the very strongest that I've ever come in contact with. And on that show, I'm going to be giving away one of the items from within that haunted trunk. We didn't get to do it on Halloween. So next weekend is going to be pretty phenomenal. I can't wait to review this evidence.
I know.
Spirits, okay. I see you there. You're all over the place. Katie, you want to show yourself a little? Can you come out at all, or can't get past the glass?
I feel something floating around on the ceiling.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, nope.
seeing that up
Look
there?
around Katie's. She's trying, but she can't get out of there, which is generally the purpose of her not getting out, because she'll start breaking other dolls. But
There's something white floating up there. That's fun. Huh. That was weird. You saw that, Wendy, up there floating up there?
Well, I just
Something
heard
white or
something like a fluttering.
There's something floating up there.
Nothing but noises coming from over here all night. Ah,
All right, guys. When I will do the closing thing, I think it's time to. This is starting to drain.
Okay. 1 second. Turn that off. Let me disconnect. Here you go.
it's getting cold again.
Yeah, it is. I just felt it. As soon as you said that, I felt it get cold. All right, let's plug this one right back in for a second.
This is
There we go.
That we got some amazing evidence tonight.
I got some good stuff for sure. All right, hang on. Go back to my good camera, full spectrum camera. There you go. Now you can see me. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I know it's getting kind of late. We were late getting started tonight, but I see energy flickering. That's crazy. What? That's crazy. I don't know what's doing that. To the naked eye, that's invisible. That's ultraviolet light that I can't see. That's crazy. Well, yeah, guys.
Turn the kitchen light on.
No, it did it a couple more times after that. Awesome seeing y'all. Awesome hanging out. This is a great new platform for all of us to be able to enjoy what we love and to be able to carry on and not have to stress out about all the foolishness and all the idiots. Okay, I will, Sarah. This is really awesome. And this is going to be, I think, a good foundation for us to build upon from here forward. I mean, this is just the first one, so we've got more experiments and more things lined up that it's just insane to even think how much stuff we got lined up. And we'll get started earlier next time. They had the parade that David was in and stuff like that, so we were kind of late getting started. But yeah, man, I hope everybody has a good night. Love doing it. Love seeing you guys. And we'll see you all next weekend. We'll keep everybody posted as to what we're going to do. And y'all have a great night. And thanks for coming out.
Raccoons. You will die.